Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Petit Coding. Okay, so now I just did a command U. The tests are passing. So what I want to do now is insert my other project here. So I'm just going to insert it over here like this. And it says, do you want to save this project in a workspace? You can only combine content with this project in a workspace. So I'm going to say yes. And I need to do another space for this. So I'm going to say Emblem app combined. Now my emblem date calculator is here, right? And my emblem app, I need to add it here on the build settings. I believe it is info, not localization. Let me check where that is, but I need to have that to be able to do this import emblem date calculator. The thing is, I'm not able to do this since it's not linked. So let me show you how we should link. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to go to the Emblem app target, right? Not the project, the target. Select the general stuff here. And here it says framework libraries and embedded content. So I'm going to add here emblem date calculator. That's now here. Okay, embed and sign. And let me see if this works now. I did a command U, and let me see if the compiler doesn't hate me anymore. So yeah, that's what it was missing, right? We needed this. Okay, but actually I don't need this. I don't need this here. I'm going to erase some line breaks here. I'm going to do command U again to see if my tests are passing or not. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit this. I'm going to commit everything here. So linked library from emblem date calculator to the emblem app. Okay, push to remotes, commit 7000 push, and I'm committing to both of them. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to invert the dependencies of these emblems because I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable here, private let emblems, which is a string. This is an array of strings, right? And now I need an initializer, so now I need to pass in the emblems here. Emblems as a string here, right? And I'm going to say emblems equals emblems, right, like this. And I don't need this here anymore. I'll need this actually. Command X. I don't need this anymore. String to yeah, this is array of strings. Okay, and now it's failing the test. Let's see, because now I need the initializer here, right? So my emblems needs an initializer here. I need to do for all of this stuff here, so I think I can do a factory method and yeah, so I'm going to say mark I'm going to do a factory method here, func make SUT. Okay, so I need an let emblems equal this, right? And let SUT equals emblem mapper, like this. Emblem mapper with my array of emblems, right? This is like this, and then I can get out the SUT, which is an emblem mapper, and the emblems, which now it's an array of string, right? So I can return SUT emblems, right? And now I can do this for all. Make SUT. SUT emblems. Emblems. Like this, and it's, yeah. So I don't need the emblems here, but I'll need the ones here. So SUT emblems. I think I will need this one here, so only make SUT in the factory method here. So emblem name is the same as emblems. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that, right? I'll do everything else off camera and I'll let you know what you should do, but you should keep doing it like this, right? So see you back in a bit. Okay, so I did this all off camera, and now I'm doing the emblems with the array with my make SUT here. So I'm going to commit now, and I'm going to say added all emblems outside of dependency. So I inverted the dependency. Now my emblem mapper doesn't depend on the emblems array, but the emblems array depends on the emblem mapper. So that's actually what I needed now, because now what I want to do is, instead of that, I want to import this emblem date calculator here, and instead of an array of strings, now what I want is an array of emblem, right? This is what I want. This is actually the test that I want. An array of emblem. Can I say emblem to type string? And this is because the return emblem should be an emblem. Right? Now my tests are failing because emblems cannot be added with a string. But instead of that, look, I'll do emblem, not all cases. I need to import emblem date calculator, and instead of doing that, I'm going to put emblem dot all cases, and then and this is now an emblem. And look at this. Since I inverted the dependencies, it was easy enough for me to get the integration tests. That for all the emblems, I need to get that specific emblem. So emblem 1 will be my emblem at 0 index, and my emblem at 0 index is a fighter. So it's the same. It's the same as putting this as a 0 index or putting it here like fighter. Look. It's exactly the same thing. This is so cool. That's why you need to invert the dependencies. Now, only on my tests, I needed to change on the factory method here my emblem. And now this actually is an integration test saying that for emblem 1 I'm getting the fighter, for emblem 2 I'm getting the support, and everything is here because all the cases are here. This is so good, and I just changed it in one place. I know it was not that good at first, but if when we did inverted the dependencies, then you see that I can do this again. I transform from a string to an emblem just with a few steps. Isn't it that cool? I think that's very cool. I actually think that's very cool. So now my emblem mapper does map my emblem from an emblem 1, emblem 2, emblem 3, emblem 4 to those of them, right? So now we can use it. Now we can use it on it when we tap on the gestures, and we will do that on our next video. Before we do that on our next video, I wanna commit this. So I wanna say changed the emblem mapper functionality to map emblem files to emblems, to actual emblems. And that's it. Push remotes. And that's it, my friends. This is amazing. Actually, this is amazing. So that's what we did today. We imported our library to our another project. Make sure you have to save your workspace, because you can't have two projects on the same workspace. You need a workspace to do that. So we did that. Also, we linked that library to our emblem target, so we can use that emblem. After that, we inverted the dependencies on the emblem mappers, so that the emblem mapper doesn't depend on the emblems array, but the emblems array depend on the emblem mapper. And that made us that was really good, because we can use the test and we could change that only on one piece of the part on the test, and all the tests were passing when I switched from an array emblem of strings to an array emblem of emblems. So that's the power of the dependency inversion principle, and you should always be catching that. And that's it for this video. Next video we'll use that emblem mapper to map our type gesture recognizers and get the current date for that emblem that we needed, and we'll see how we'll display it next on another label that we should put on the storyboard. So if you like this video, please give it a thumb up. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.